Hey folks, this is Josh Clevenger. This is Closer Home Outdoors. Today's a pretty special day. I'm going to, for the very first time, go squirrel hunting. Now I've got with me, I got some bird shot from my 12 gauge, some Remington bird shot. I'm carrying my Mossberg Maverick. I've actually never killed anything with this shotgun. I've never been squirrel hunting. I've never eaten squirrel. Today's all new for me. I'm out here at a wildlife management area not far from my house where they have, we're going to sort of do a two birds with one stone sort of situation here. We're not far off from the start of bow season for deer hunting. And so what we're going to try and do is do a little squirrel hunting and a little looking around and scouting out for a good place to set up and bow hunt out here, because if everything works out from September 11th all the way through deer season this year, I'll be able to come out here and bow hunt. But before I do that, I got to figure out where I'm going to go. And so we're going to take a look around. We're going to see if we can find us some squirrel while we're out here. And then I'm going to talk to my boy Elijah about cooking some squirrel for me, because I have no idea what I'm doing. All right, y'all stick around. Let's see what we can get into. Just to give y'all a little insight into what I'm dealing with right now, this is where I'm at. You can see I'm walking down this path here, heading out into the woods a little bit. You see I've got some oak trees, some pine trees all around me. It just doesn't happen to be the time of year where you can count on acorns. But you see, I'm just walking down this path. Back during turkey season, me and my father-in-law, we walked down this path, and we tried to get us a turkey down here. Didn't find one, but we did see some sign of deer. That's kind of the main reason why I picked this particular area to go down. I'm trying not to be too loud, because I do actually want to try and get a squirrel today. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. But that is the goal. And so I'm going to let you guys go, and I'll let you know when I come across anything worth noting. All right, guys. The first thing worth mentioning out here is the mosquitoes are terrible. I picked a rough day. It is the tail end of August, and so it's hot as all get out. But on top of that, it rained earlier today. It's probably not the best day to come out here and try and hunt a squirrel or anything. But I just kind of wanted to get out of the house. But it's also going to have washed away some of the sign and stuff. But man, these mosquitoes are getting it. So that's the only update I got right now. I'll let y'all know when I come across anything worth mentioning. All right, folks, it's about time to abort mission. I will say that I did find sign of a squirrel. Look, you see here, these little footprints. You got the front footprints and the back footprints there on the ground. So I did see one, but I don't know if you can tell this, but it's starting to rain on my head. I was kind of trusting some, what turns out to be bad intel, that the rain had passed. And so now I'm a good ways away from the van, and I'm about to be soaked. If I see a squirrel on the way back, I'll shoot at it, but I doubt I'm going to see one, because they're probably smarter than me and have gone for cover. All right, guys, we'll pick this up next time I come out here, and we'll try and piece all that together for another video. All right, thanks, y'all. Hey, I'm only like 5 miles away from the van. No big deal, just a river that I'm running through. But we're gonna make it. It's gonna be all right. Glad I have a waterproof case on my phone. Glad I'm wearing semi-waterproof clothing. I'm gonna make sure to give the missus a big muddy hug when I get home, to let her know how much I love and appreciate her. I was just thinking, and I'll go ahead and say it while the rain pours on my head. I was just thinking how failure's a pretty good teacher, right? Think about in the book of Joshua. Joshua led the people to Jericho, and they defeated the great city of Jericho, right? And then the next thing that happened is that they lost to the tiny little city. Excuse me, let me clean that camera off. They lost to the tiny city of Ai. Let me pull up underneath this limb long enough to talk to you. They lost to Ai because there was sin in the camp, right? So it was an opportunity for them to learn to keep sin out of the camp. Well, last year was sort of my battle of Jericho when I got those 2 deer during deer season. Top of the world starting out. But now I've got a smaller opponent, and I'm getting my butt whooped right now, standing here in a monsoon of rain. But the lesson here is check the weather on the radar before you go into the woods. That's going to be lesson number 1 for me this hunting season. All right. Thank y'all. Love y'all. God bless. We'll talk to you later.